The buzz around Teddy Swims has been undeniable in recent years, with his soulful voice and genre-blending style captivating audiences worldwide. Born in Colin Dimsdale, the Georgia native rose to fame through YouTube covers, showcasing his ability to weave elements of soul, country, and pop into a sound uniquely his own. His breakout hit, Lose Control, topped the Billboard Hot 100, and his debut album, I've Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 1, earned critical acclaim for its raw emotion and vulnerability. But on a recent episode of Today with Jenna Friends, the singer found himself at the center of a storm that no one saw coming. What began as a routine promotional appearance spiraled into a heated confrontation, leaving viewers stunned as Teddy Swims walked off the set. The incident, which aired live, has since sparked a frenzy of speculation, with fans and media outlets dissecting every moment to understand what went wrong. According to sources, the clash stemmed from a seemingly innocent question that hit a nerve, exposing tensions beneath the surface. Teddy, known for his openness about personal struggles, including toxic relationships and mental health, appeared caught off guard by a line of questioning that felt too personal or provocative. The Today Show, hosted by Jenna Bush Hager and Hoda Kotb, is known for its warm and engaging atmosphere, but this moment shattered that reputation, if only briefly. As the interview unfolded, Teddy's demeanor shifted from his usual charismatic charm to visible discomfort, signaling that something was amiss. The exchange reportedly grew tense when the conversation veered into his recent personal life, including his new role as a father and his relationship with girlfriend Rach Wright. While Teddy has been candid about his journey, including his rise from YouTube to global stages, he's also protective of his private life, which may have contributed to the escalating tension. Fans watching live noted the subtle shift in his body language: across arms, a tight smiley before he abruptly stood and exited the set, leaving the hosts momentarily speechless. Social media erupted, with some praising Teddy for standing his ground and others questioning whether the hosts overstepped. The incident has raised broader questions about the boundaries between public personas and private lives, especially for artists like Teddy, who pour their hearts into their music. What exactly was said to trigger such a dramatic exit, and how will this moment impact Teddy Swims' carefully cultivated image as a relatable, down-to-earth star? The answers remain unclear, but the event has undeniably added a new layer to his public narrative, one that fans and critics alike are eager to unpack. To understand the weight of this moment, it's worth revisiting Teddy Swims' journey to stardom. Growing up in Conyers, Georgia, Teddy was steeped in soul music from an early age, thanks to his father's love for legends like Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder. His maternal grandfather, a Pentecostal minister, also shaped his emotional connection to music through gospel influences. High school theater became his gateway to performance, where he starred in musicals like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and Rant. These experiences honed his vocal prowess and stage presence, but it was his YouTube covers, starting with Michael Jackson's Rock With You in 2019, that catapulted him to fame. His cover of Shania Twain's You're Still the One alone has garnered over 167 million views, showcasing his ability to reinterpret songs with raw emotion. By 2020, Teddy had signed with Warner Records, releasing singles like Picky and Broke, which blended R&B, soul, and pop in a way that defied genre constraints. His 2023 hit Lose Control became a global anthem, its piano-driven balladry and soaring vocal runs resonating with listeners. But Teddy's music isn't just about catchy hooks, it's deeply personal, reflecting his battles with heartbreak, substance abuse, and self-worth. His debut album's title, I've Tried Everything But Therapy, was a candid admission of his struggles, and he's been open about his promise to seek professional help post-release. This vulnerability has endeared him to fans but also made him a target for probing questions about his personal life. On Today with Jenna Friends, the hosts reportedly touched on his recent milestone as his Grammy nomination, his new baby with Rach Wright, and his international tour. Yet, something in the questioning, perhaps a comment about his past relationships or mental health, struck a chord. Eyewitnesses noted that Teddy's responses grew shorter, his tone sharper, as the interview progressed. The moment he walked off, Cameras caught Jenna and Hoda exchanging glances, unsure how to pivot. While the show quickly cut to a commercial, the incident left a lasting impression, sparking debates about whether Teddy overreacted or if their hosts crossed the line. The lack of an official statement from either party has only fueled speculation, with some sources suggesting Teddy felt ambushed by the direction of the interview. The fallout from Teddy Swims' walk-off has been swift and polarizing. Social media platforms like X have been flooded with reactions, ranging from unwavering support for Teddy to criticism of his dramatic exit. Fans argue that he's entitled to protect his privacy, especially given his openness about personal struggles in his music. One X-post read, "Teddy Swims has given us so much of his heart in his songs. If he needs to set boundaries, let him." Others, however, felt his reaction was unprofessional, with comments like, "Walking off a live show, that's not how you handle tough questions." The Today Show has yet to release a full transcript of the interview, but clips circulating online show Teddy growing visibly agitated as Hoda pressed him on how fatherhood has changed his perspective and his career. Some speculate that the question wasn't inherently invasive, but the cumulative effect of discussing sensitive topics of his new family, his past struggles, and the pressure of family may have overwhelmed him. Teddy's background adds context. He's spoken about the toll of toxic relationships and the emotional weight of his rapid rise to fame. His album's themes of heartbreak and healing resonate deeply with fans, but they also make him a figure of intense public curiosity. The Today incident isn't the first time Teddy has faced scrutiny. Earlier appearances on shows like The Kelly Clarkson Show saw him navigate personal questions with grace, but this time, something snapped. Some reports suggest the hosts may have referenced his past substance abuse, a topic he's addressed in songs like Lose Control but prefers to keep private in interviews. Others point to the pressure of live television, where there's little room to pause or redirect. The absence of a clear explanation has led to rampant theorizing, with some outlets claiming Teddy felt the hosts were fishing for sensational headlines. Meanwhile, Jenna and Hoda have remained professional, with no public comment beyond the brief mention on the show that they wish Teddy well. The incident has sparked broader conversations about the ethics of celebrity interviews and the fine line between engaging dialogue and invasive probing. For Teddy, whose career thrives on authenticity, this moment could either solidify his relatability or cast a shadow over his public image. The Today Show Confrontation wasn't Teddy Swims' first brush with controversy, though it's certainly the most high-profile. In 2023, he appeared on The Kelly Clarkson Show, where a similar dynamic unfolded but didn't escalate to a walk-off. During that interview, Kelly Clarkson, herself a vocal powerhouse, engaged Teddy in a heartfelt discussion about his music and personal growth, culminating in a stunning duet of Lose Control. Fans praised their chemistry, but some noted Teddy's hesitation when asked about his early struggles with self-worth. He navigated the conversation skillfully, redirecting to his music, but the Today incident suggests he may have reached a breaking point. Sources close to Teddy say he's fiercely protective of his family, particularly his newborn son with Rach Wright, born in June 2025. The couple's announcement of their son's birth was a joyful moment, shared via Instagram with a caption reading, "June 23, 2025 we love you lil man." Yet, Teddy has been clear about wanting to shield his son, nicknamed Baby Bucky after a light-hearted story about discovering the pregnancy, from the public eye. On Today, the host's questions about fatherhood may have felt like an intrusion into this sacred space. Additionally, Teddy's recent schedule touring North America, Europe, and Australia while promoting I Have Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 2A has been grueling. The pressure of performing, parenting, and maintaining his mental health could have amplified his reaction. Some fans speculate that the confrontation wasn't just about the questions but the broader context of his life, a man balancing newfound fatherhood with the relentless demands of fame. The Today Show's format, which thrives on candid moments, may have misjudged Teddy's boundaries. Posts on X have drawn parallels to other celebrities who've walked off sets, like Kanye West's infamous 2005 Today interview, though Teddy's exit was far less combative. Still, the incident has prompted discussions about whether daytime talk shows prioritize drama over respect for their guests. For now, Teddy has remained silent, focusing on his upcoming tour dates, including a performance at Toronto's Coca-Cola Coliseum in May 2025. Whether he addresses the incident publicly remains to be seen, but his fans are rallying behind him, emphasizing his right to privacy. The media frenzy surrounding Teddy Swims' walk-off has only amplified his visibility, for better or worse. Outlets like YouTube and tabloid-style sites have capitalized on the drama, with headlines like "Teddy Swims storms off Today Show in shocking clash," racking up views. Clips of the incident, though brief, show Teddy's frustration peaking as he removes his earpiece and walks off, leaving Jenna and Hoda visibly startled. Some reports suggest the confrontation began when Jenna asked about his relationship with Rach Wright, possibly referencing rumors of tension and angle Teddy may have found intrusive. Others claim the hosts brought up his past struggles with substance abuse, a topic he's addressed in his music but rarely discusses in depth publicly. The lack of a full video release has left much to interpretation, with fans piecing together snippets from social media. Teddy's authenticity has always been his strength. His album's raw exploration of heartbreak and healing struck a chord with listeners, earning him a Grammy nomination and a spot as MTV's Push Artist of February in 2024. But this authenticity comes with a cost. The public feels entitled to his story. The Today incident highlights the tension between Teddy's openness in his art and his desire for privacy in his personal life. His music, rooted in soul and R&B, draws from his experiences with toxic relationships and self-doubt, but he's been clear that not every detail is up for public consumption. The hosts, known for their empathetic approach, may not have anticipated how their questions would land. Posts on X suggest some viewers felt the hosts were pushing for a gotcha moment, a common tactic in daytime TV to boost ratings. Meanwhile, Teddy's supporters argue that his walk-off was a bold stand against overstepping boundaries. The incident has also sparked comparisons to other artists who've faced similar scrutiny, like Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber, who've called out media for invasive questions. As Teddy prepares for his next tour leg, including stops in the UK and Australia, the spotlight on this incident may fade, but its impact on his relationship with the media could linger. Teddy Swims' walk-off has also reignited debates about the pressures of fame, particularly for artists who rise through non-traditional paths like YouTube. Unlike pop stars groomed by labels from a young age, Teddy's journey was organic, built on raw talent and viral covers. His high school theater days, where he performed in musicals and even a Star Wars parody that saved his school's theater program, laid the foundation for his charisma. But the leap from local stages to global fame has been intense. His collaborations with artists like Meghan Trainor, Maren Morris, and Armin van Buuren showcase his versatility, but they've also placed him under a microscope. The Today Show incident underscores the challenges of navigating fame while staying true to oneself. Teddy's stage name, an acronym for "someone who isn't me sometimes," reflects his ability to embody different personas in his music, but it also hints at his desire to maintain a separation between his public and private selves. On Today, that boundary was tested. Sources suggest the confrontation may have been exacerbated by the live TV format, where there's no room for a pause or reset. Teddy's decision to walk off, while shocking, could be seen as a reclamation of control, a theme central to his music. His song "Lose Control" details a relationship marred by substance abuse, a topic he's addressed with vulnerability but also with clear boundaries in interviews. The host's questions, though not fully disclosed, may have pushed him to a point where walking away felt like the only option. Fans have praised his authenticity, with one ex-post reading, "Teddy Swims doesn't owe anyone his drama. Good for him for walking off." Others, however, argue that as a public figure, he should expect tough questions. The incident has also highlighted the role of daytime talk shows in shaping celebrity narratives, often prioritizing viral moments over meaningful dialogue. As Teddy continues his tour, performing at festivals like Bottle Rock and TRNSMT, he's likely focusing on his music rather than the drama. Yet, The incident may prompt him to set stricter boundaries in future interviews, a move that could redefine his relationship with the media. The broader implications of Teddy Swims' walk-off extend beyond the incident itself, touching on the evolving dynamics of celebrity culture. Daytime talk shows like Today with Jenna Friends thrive on intimate, relatable conversations, but they also rely on generating buzz. The host's approach of probing into personal topics to elicit emotional responses can sometimes cross into exploitation. Teddy, whose music is a window into his soul, has been candid about his struggles with heartbreak, addiction, and self-worth, but he's also emphasized the importance of timing in his journey. During a 2024 Today appearance, he told Cut that he's grateful his success came when he was ready for it, a sentiment that underscores his awareness of fame's pressures. The recent confrontation, however, suggests he's still navigating how much of himself to share. His walk-off could be a defining moment, signaling to both fans and media that he's not afraid to draw a line. This resonates with younger audiences, who increasingly value authenticity and mental health advocacy. Teddy's openness about needing therapy, reflected in his album's title, has made him a beacon for fans grappling with similar issues. Yet, the Today incident shows the flip side. The public's hunger for personal details can feel invasive. Some reports suggest the hosts may have referenced his relationship with Rachel in a way that felt speculative or judgmental, prompting his exit. Others point to the cumulative stress of his recent milestone as a fatherhood, a Grammy nomination, and a relentless tour schedule as a factor. The incident has also drawn attention to the role of social media in amplifying such moments. Clips of the walk-off have gone viral, with YouTube videos garnering thousands of views and X posts fueling debates. For Teddy, this could be a turning point, forcing him to balance his desire for authenticity with the need for privacy. His next move, as whether addressing the incident or letting it fade, will shape how he's perceived in an industry that often demands vulnerability without reciprocity. As the dust settles, the Teddy Swims Today Show incident remains a lightning rod for discussion. For fans, it's a reminder of why they connect with him: his raw honesty, his refusal to conform, and his willingness to stand up for himself. For critics, it's a flashpoint for debates about professionalism and the expectations placed on celebrities. The lack of clarity about what exactly sparked the confrontation, whether it was a question about his family, his past, or something else, has kept the story alive, with speculation filling the gaps. Teddy's silence since the incident, coupled with the Today Show's restrained response, suggests both sides are treading carefully. His focus remains on his music, with upcoming performances and the release of I've Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 2, keeping him in the spotlight. The incident may fade, but its impact on Teddy's approach to fame could be lasting. He's already proven his resilience, rising from a small-town theater kid to a global star, but navigating the media landscape is a different challenge. His walk-off could inspire other artists to set boundaries, sparking a broader conversation about respect in celebrity interviews. For now, Teddy seems content to let his music speak, with songs like Lose Control and What More Can I Say resonating with fans who see him as both a talent and a human navigating life's complexities. The Today Show moment, while dramatic, is just one chapter in a career defined by vulnerability and strength. As Teddy continues to tour and create, his fans are likely to stand by him, celebrating his authenticity while respecting his right to privacy. The incident, though jarring, underscores what makes Teddy Swims so compelling. He's a man who wears his heart on his sleeve but isn't afraid to protect it when needed.